Good morning. Hello. How's it going? We're having a little earlier in the day stream. Aww. Thank you. We're having an earlier in the day stream because fuck it, why not? Might switch around characters, depends on how quiet it is. Because, I mean, it's very early for a lot of people. Hello, Erica. Welcome. Welcome to... Not sure what to do on stream yet, because I can't run trains out west right now. Because there's an error with the tracks. Oh. No cougars. Do I have the correct number? Do I have the correct number? Because I know what number we have now. Yes. MJ. No, MJ ASMR because I'm still sniffly. There's a log there, I should know that. Is my detail still down there? No, it's been enough time. Okay. $169 cougars. With the perfect amount. I didn't get any bottles of milk because I'm an idiot. So we cannot do the money-making way to get back to town. But we can go over here. Put some shit away. Because I bought a fishing rod even though I never go fishing because the person was giving me an interesting sales pitch and I appreciate that. Which means I have to go fishing at some point. That isn't the safe bit. Here's the safe bit. Oh. It's a habit. It's it's an instinct. Depending on what's going on, again, I might switch around characters. I've got fucking 6 of them. Figure out some different things to do, maybe a little bit of Itakara. Dr. Morgan I'm going to play later because there's a thing going on. The detail is that the deck has been swept clean because I paid a guy to clean up some stuff. Because I needed them to fix up some shit because of the porch getting set on fire. So I put a bunch of other details saying that stuff was broken. Just from general wear and tear, so he could fix it up. Now I need to see if I got any telegrams. Because I sent one to Thomas last time. I was like, hey, okay, cool, I guess. Wish you'd have told me in person, but I hope you're happy. And what were the other ones? There was one to Beckwith. There was one to Teddy explaining, hey, some people, yeah, they did try and burn down the house, but we're cool now. Exactly. Revenant knew to talk face to face. I keep sneezing. Yeah. That would have been such an easy telegram. Would have made MJ way more angry. She wouldn't have been so, like, emotionally stunted about the whole thing if that was what she got sent. Nah, I'm not gonna. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe in a little bit. Of course, of course. Make it as difficult as possible. Make your way into MJ's life, make her attached to you, and then confess that you did some fucking heinous shit. Is there anyone around? I can't remember actually checking how many people are on the server right now when I was logging on, so who knows? There's a horse there, but it could be a local horse. That's fair. Teddy! Aww. You bastard! You! Erica! Erica! Erica. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Trainers go well, it seems my career is now administrative and training these days. What do you mean you can't prove anything? I can assume. Who else is gonna send an I miss you telegram from Rhodes? Could have been anyone. Could have been anyone. Could have been anyone who typically writes in all lowercase. Could have been anyone at all. Huh? Teddy. Surely, Reverend. Of course not, of course. Who would do that? Wait, how did Teddy write his... Fuck! How did Teddy write his telegram? Was it like a... Oh, he didn't have a title. Great. Thank you, Brady. Surely Rev wouldn't do that. If it helps, MJ's been sad and mopey too. That dramatic little bitch. Hello, Jake. And my two flashback keeps bringing up when I see him. He's being much more of a little shit than usual. At this point, he's doing it just to get under my skin. I'm keeping an eye out for anything, which is easy right now since the Western tracks need some repairs. Let me know if you need anything, okay? It's lots of love. Come on. Hello, Jake. Welcome to an early morning stream. Kinda. Actually, midday. Not midday. 1 in the afternoon. That is correct. He gave me a riddle. I didn't guess it. Coiner got it. He's gonna bring some people by for help. In that case, I'll talk to him tomorrow because I know he's not gonna see that telegram right now. Mm-hmm. The notes for the contacts are great. If I go to the back, there's just this one. This is for some reason one of the first facts I knew about him before even getting his telegram number. Built like a brick. There we go. There's a little drama. You think MJ's not going to send a telegram when she's also sad and in her feelings? Pfft. My horse has dust on it. I can't. I have to. I love the different ways I've met Revenant. Like, I've got Jojo, who's concerned about him because she cares about Peaches. And the whole thing the Dead End Gang did. And I've got MJ, who knows Revenant pretty well, aside from the whole terrible things he did. I think Itakata has vaguely heard about Revenant. Todd has no idea. Rose has no idea because she's barely played. He's just a guy. He's just a fella. The thing is, I feel like people knew more publicly about MJ Revenant, they'd obviously judge because of the things he's done. There's a lot of people who's like him, but look at him. It's like, yes, there are lots of people with scars. It happens. Oh yeah, Morgan knows him, yeah. I always wonder if there's any details left here, because I try to come by and leave some sometimes, but I don't want to leave them often enough that it's way too much. Okay, so we got Dougley, we got Baz, we got Danny, and then we got Boyd who doesn't have a grave because Baz already has one. Hey Boyd, it's been a little while, longer than what I'd liked, but I had to make sure I was being careful. I'm sorry I couldn't bring the surprise here, but you're sleeping right now. But I did get a photograph for you. And there's a photo of the baby. Come by when I can, let you know how she's doing. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but you were gone by the time I realized. She'll go up right, I promise. Ah, the good old thinking. Also, the fact that dances is where stances used to be is the funniest thing. Like, Cash accidentally started doing, like, the fucking snake or... I think it was a sword dance the other day on the train because he was trying to do a stance and he had to play it off as he was stretching. There's actually someone here. Shit, I've never been here when someone's came here. I'm not going to look with binoculars because that would be weird and look like I'm just snooping and not visiting the grave of my character's daughter's father. Do I have anything I can put down? He didn't really smoke cigars. He did that one time when he was trying to be really fancy to meet his son. Yeah, I like leaving flowers. Hello. Wait, I need to say her Twitch name. Little Bear. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to We're Contemplating Things. Cola. Oh god. Ew. No, the colour's great. What the fuck are you two doing? Why are you here to mock me? 10-ton gang here to witness their kill? Cola. No. No. We're here to think because MJ's in a thoughtful mood. Because she had 2 breakups within 3 days. No! Don't say that! No! No. Also, Captain Dre, you say part of a team. This gun was meant to be for Teddy, but then he's left the department, so the part of a team etching feels a little more awkward now. Can be part of the MacFarlane team, not the law team now. He didn't know what the gun would have etched on it or anything. MJ heard it at Boyd's funeral. She heard Malone say it, and she thought it was a very nice statement. And she's not great at coming up with names for things. Aside from her kids, she's not good at coming up with names for guns. She's named 1 gun. Ever. She named Mr. MacFarlane. Oh, so Cola, why did you decide that instead of Rootin' Tootin' Roberts, you were gonna go like Reuben Roberts? Rootin' Tootin' Roberts is ingrained in my brain. I can't call him anything else. Is that the sound of another horse somewhere? No, I'm hearing things. Valiance, of course I'm going to question what he does. It's Cola. It's essentially... there are people about. It's essentially my job as most characters to question his motives. Okay. No, Captain Dre, he didn't mean to, Yeah, we'll do a little milk run. And maybe I have to see whoever's horses those are. Captain Dre, no. Oh, no, you can still... Well, I guess he can't, but... Oof. He just can't come by, I guess. Poor guy. Poor little fella. Say Whittle, he's like 6 foot something, isn't he? It's like 6 feet. That's such bullshit. Howdy. Hello, Luca. Why is that person? It's probably TeamSpeak. I know I have TeamSpeak open, it's fine. I made sure that's one of the several tabs I have open on my other monitor. Hello, Luca. That horse looks like my horse. Probably because it is exactly the same. But welcome, Luca. How are you doing? I want to calm my horse down because he's my baby. Nice. Poor Revenant. You do something bad in your near history and it comes back to bite you. Now, we don't want to kill the cougar because there's going to be a cougar back there. It has to be by now. We don't want to kill it. We want to spook it off. Because I want to keep this number for a little bit, okay? I want to keep this number for a few days. He tried to bring on again. He wanted to see his dead daughter. People do... Thank you, Carla. People... People do crazy things for their kid. These expressions are hell. Some of them. The clip of fucking McGregor saying, "Oh, I love to feel the sun on my face with my eyes closed," and then doing the dead expression. This is exactly what I wanted it for. I'm so glad that's what people are using it for. I still need to watch that scene at some point. So I can't remember. Has Revenant told MJ that it was Dead End Gang who did that to him, right? I imagine he would have at some point. Oh, to a cougar, fuck. Yeah, MJ. Demons. Hello. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm ever not saying a name right, please let me know. Yeah, imagine if you didn't tell her before the whole train robbery in which she got shot. Perfect. If you didn't tell her before then, you would have told her after hearing it was Dead End Gang who took the train. Hello. Welcome. Glad to have you. I'm sorry that the trains out west are a bit buggy right now. I know they're getting looked into soon. Just there's been a lot of changes to the transit stuff in general, and I know it's going to get looked at, so it's just no trains on the Western Line for a little bit. It is about the people and interaction. Everyone has been very kind about the issues with the tracks, which is good. Because I know sometimes people try to get somewhere, but they don't want to feel rude and leave, and then it's like, you still get impatient and stuff, but everyone was very relaxed about it, thank God. Mm-hmm. And luckily I have names for the engineers on my trains. So I can blame them. I can blame... You did, Iwat, you did. You had a confession session with MJ where she confessed her sins. And then the end realized she wasn't sorry for any of them, so that confession has been put indefinitely on hold. No one's been asked. This has been good. Ooh, I should keep on track. Because one of the sins was infidelity, because she, of course, is married, but doesn't remember her husband at all due to her amnesia. She had some Revenant in her life, and then she realised that Revenant tortured her niece. Oh yeah, Mo! I'm sorry, I'm waking up gradually. That son of a bitch, we're not working the switches. The thing is, technically, I'll show you in just a sec when I look at the map. Money. Kono! Hello! I'll definitely give you a call. Everyone's been very cool about it lately. But okay, so this track over here, you see these little signs? These are the switches. These are train switches. We have control over them. Like we pick if we want to go which direction. This one has a lot because it's a big turn. Out west, we have none. Just because of how this track is, so we cannot control it. So here, there's this. This is what causes issues. So we'll go around here. We're meant to turn right. If it turns left, that usually means there's the issue. We're meant to turn right and just go back around. If we turn left, we'll just continuously keep doing the loop. And yesterday, we did a Thieves Landing loop where there isn't a track. There isn't a track to connect these two. But the train thinks there is, so it'll go across just plain open ground to go over this and keep doing a Thieves Landing loop, which is why we are not having trains out west at the minute as of yesterday. The Thieves loop is great. I wish there was like a little station in Thieves because I would stop there a lot. It'd also be neat for Crims just to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go get the train. Or the train's starting at Thieves. But I get why not, because I mean it's a criminal hub. Why would we invest in a little train station there? Wait, fuck, I gotta go get my horse. They would start rubbing it at Thieves, or it'd be like the prime getaway on a train spot. Like, depending on how big it was and if it was defendable. Doc, hello! We got a bunch of people in here today. Hello. Oh yeah, it's morning for you guys. Okay, Cougar's Bane, Mr. MacFarlane, part of a team, and property of SCT. 9 AM? It's like 2 in the afternoon here. Oh yeah, it's snowing out that way. I've heard lots of people complaining about the snow. I haven't heard anyone sound happy about it yet. That makes sense, Variance. I love snow, but last time it was snowing, I had to, of course, go to work because I was a short walk from where I used to work. Except there was a large hill that I would have to walk down and then up again. And I fell and scraped up my hand pretty badly. It also hurt both of my legs because that hill was just covered in ice. Fair. It's okay, I live like at least like an hour, maybe two's drive from that hill now, and I don't drive. Not yet. Ooh. Howdy. They're having a conversation. But I'm good, I've got a little cup of tea. I think my tea's gone cold. Fuck! It's okay, it's still manageable, it's still okay. Doc, you don't know. MJ's had like 2 breakups in the last 3 days. It's been very dramatic. But also, one was dramatic, the other was over Telegram. Erica, no. MJ got broken up with over Telegram. Like the other breakup was in person. Divorced over Telegram? Was that Gideon? I feel like that's Gideon. Or like... I'm just guessing out of characters I know that have probably unstable marriages. True. I did say she's been through 2 breakups, not that she was broken up with twice. But temporarily, it's a breakup. Chickens, no. Stop. Well, Doc, in order for that to be a thing, Jones needs to be someone that she sees walking about. Okay? She needs to bump into him for that to happen. Yeah! You'd have to be on server. Penelope come home? Is this Penelope from the fucking Halfwits? Oh, I bet Nia would have done this or got people to play her parents. That would be so great. I would love that. Penelope, that insane little shit. I was bad. Nice armadillo lawman, dating Teddy. Newspaper lady, deputy, funny doctor, nice fella, nice Cooper. Oh, there's Carter. There's one dead person. June Adder's Divine Lang, ginger lady with heavy eyeliner. I got a telegram from June, which is... Oh yeah, I made a copy. I really wonder how spoofy... Does she put them through like a generator thing, or does she just randomly press her caps lock key? Because this is hell. This is hell. This is... I don't know what to focus on in this. It does take work. It's hard enough playing my character that doesn't know how to read and having him write stuff. Came from the scene. Hold on, someone is here. The actual telegram, because I sent this to myself as a copy, like, later in the day from when she sent this. The actual telegram I gave to Law. Because she was still wanted at the time of that whole situation. Oh god, Morse code. That poor telegram operator. Oh, that makes sense better. That makes sense, Doc. Poor telegram operator. Matt Coiner. No. Okay, I'm not sure who to send telegrams to or to send any to any. Wait, I need to get rid of it. Searching for June. There we go. Despite popular belief, MJ does have a coat.
Have a nice evening.
Hello, Digimon. What shall we do? Shall we explore a little bit further east? Maybe visit old Caliga, where MJ grew up but doesn't remember any of it? It's very foggy. At some point I want to drive a ferry, but I want... Because MJ has no experience with boats whatsoever. I want her to learn it maybe from Michael Sullivan, who's like one of our latest ferry drivers in the SCTA. She knows that she grew up in Caliga, yeah. She met some family members. She has a brother called Teddy, which actually wasn't intentional when I was picking a name with variety for MJ's son. That's... No, bunny. That was just a mega coincidence that now works out because I'm forgetful. Just, I don't feel right. I feel like it's better if MJ does the training with someone else, or counts it as training, even though it'd just be normal work. She doesn't need the training for the thingamajig, the ferry. She's actual blood relation, yeah. Because MJ's last name, her maiden name, is Grey. The one reason MJ's not like pushing for divorce with the whole fact of her husband putting Teddy in an orphanage when he was young and all this other shit is because she's bitter. She's waiting for him to show up so she can say it to his face. And if she loses the last name, she doesn't know if she technically loses the ranch. Even though property isn't owned, but people play it as different things. Like if you're around an area enough, like you have some say in what goes on, I'd say. Like how Effie was with Braithwaite Manor. She was there a lot, so it was respected as that's the place. She has say over that area. Kinda. Chancellor. I'm gonna assume that's Chancellor because the S's on the end seem like they're just framing it. Yeah, unspoken respect for that stuff. That's why I try... People like, oh, you own that ranch? I say I'm the primary caretaker. Because I don't want that to prompt people to say, like... No one owns property in the state. Because that's not a great thing to hear in character. It makes the situation feel kind of awkward. By the way, did I get your name right? Please let me know if I did or not. Okay, fuck yeah, perfect. Is Valentine empty? There's one person in Valentine. Like, MJ, with the ranch, of course, MJ does have an infant daughter who I play as just being in the big house because she wouldn't send the baby away and you can't get into the big house technically, so, and that baby is indefinitely not in danger. There's no risk of people seeing them, there's no risk of them getting hurt because you would need to ask to staff to burn down the property. If someone did and got permission, hello, anyone in there? Anyone having a bath right now? Okay, thank God. If someone did, I would just play that she wasn't there at the time. Like, she was in one of the other houses. She gets... Okay, Doc. MJ, with what she wears, she gets more covered up for the bath than when she regularly walks around. It's she is more covered now than she just was. I don't know. I don't know how the aging works. I'm just playing it very normal for now because it's recent. I'm just playing it very normal for now. Dark. I do know someone who wants to play Rosie. If there's ever like a wipe in the server, like a just general full wipe. Who are you? Who are you? I know, Doc, you would do amazing. The person so far who wants to play Rosie is Nia. Which would be really fucking funny. It would just be an experience for sure. Ferrets, hello. Hello, ferrets. How are you? Should I visit Carter? Should I just have MJ be dramatic and sad for a bit? Hello, ferrets. Welcome. $18 from now. Fucking hell. Kono, stop! Kono, no! There'll be a way. Maybe in 18 years, finally have... Like, Rockstar would have finally added some extra stuff to Red Dead Online. There's a chance. It's possible. Valiance, no! Valiance! He wants to shoot you. No! Oh. I didn't realize I was muted. Whoops. Oh, Fionn! God, I'm happy. I don't have your glorious moustache. Guess what? You get the same detail, bitch. Actually, no, you get it a little longer because people don't come up here as often. Me reusing details for sentimental areas? To save on typing? Yes. Also, I know he cared about this town. Can you imagine moving to the state and then you have to watch over Valentine for the rest of your fucking life? KJ, hello. Listen, Itakala adored Valentine when she was Law. And then as soon as she was no longer Law, it, oh yeah, for the rest of your fucking death. My next lawman, I want them to be based more east. Though, actually, isn't there a bunch of people who are, like, stationed in Ansburg and stuff now? I kind of want to make a city deputy, but I need to wait until one of my characters is permanent. Because I have MJ, like, stationed. MJ's set up, like, just past Blackwater. Poor Buckley yesterday. Poor Buckley. Was it yesterday? It was... Or was it the day before? It might have been the day before. My concept of time is completely gone. But poor Buckley, not realizing if he's flirting with MJ or not by saying that... By saying, like... You look around my age, he says, at 22 years old when MJ is 38. I try to, like, conditions... Hair graying heavily at roots. Like, she's... Her social card has opened up a bit. That also requires people to run into her. I also don't know which direction I'm going right now. Actually, I do. Did you check conditions and then see the grey hair and you were like, oh. There's not enough greying hair colours, and I know that's not really something you can adjust. Perfect. It's not really something you can adjust. It's not like a high priority or anything. I don't even know. Considering the textures of the hair, I don't know how difficult that'd even be. So conditions, set that up. If you could salt and pepper. Ooh. Wait, there is a condition I need to do for MJ. Because I wanted her to have... I always go in the wrong direction. Smell. Vanilla. Bread. There we go. Having baked bread start with capital letters feels weird, but you know what? We're sticking with it. Okay, at some point I need to show you all of the conditions for the elders in Wapiti. Most of them are horrible. Weekly fishy smell and things like this. Like, they're having a rough time up there. I wish I could set more conditions, but I know that most people don't check the full list anyway. I hope they learn to, but it's just... in the heat of things going on, you're not gonna... You might forget to do it. I know I forgot to do it quite a few times. Erica, no! I already have dirt on me? It's bullshit. We're gonna go around because MJ's not someone who will disrespect this land and fuck up these crops. No, it's like tobacco and stuff, but she's not gonna fuck them up. Even though I really wanted to take the shortcut through the middle there, but I wouldn't. Fingerless gloves? Like, oh yeah, because I guess it'd be difficult to set them up to technically not be gloves because they are. So it's gonna count it. To our left, you will see the place where many people are buried, including former Sheriff Harper and former Sheriff Boyd Banks, among several others, including a dog by that tree because a dog got run over and we got sad about it. Dear Harper.
Well, hello.
MJ didn't get to meet Harper, which is a tragedy. That I don't think she got to meet Harper, did she? Did she get to meet Harper? Because that would have been really, really early in her existence. Maybe once. Oh, if you want the depressing lore drops, I'll switch to Itakala and read through her journals. You can see the exact dates a bunch of different lore died. God, Monroe. Okay, I'm not gonna write super quick. It's weird to think that if I chose to play MJ a little differently, start her up a bit different, she could be set up here. Like I could have had this be her like place that she lingers, but I chose for her to get married to MacFarlane. And I think MacFarlane's ranch works out better for her, at least. Like, she would have dressed more to suit this area, but please don't be solid. Yes! One, there's not a way up onto that balcony, which is the top thing I want, because I like being able to ominously look at people as they ride by. I think some of the greys are coming back. I've just not heard about it in character. Because we have... Wait, let me see if I can find... Wait, let me get an important image to show you. Image. Create new. Browse. Not that one. I think this is the right one. Okay, I need to obviously make this much smaller. This. Hi, B-Wills. There was Baker. But yeah, this is... We have a family tree. Mortimer is already dead, by the way. So is Houston. But we have this. It's probably going to get added to. But we have a family tree. Just requires extra work because I know that there's another grey around. We need to explain, like, of course we don't want to take up all these graves just in case people die and want to be buried here. But Houston's there. I don't like him being stood like that. But Houston's here. Hello, Autumn. Welcome to visiting my character's nephew's grave. And sneezing. Vantillis. Welcome. Here lies Houston Gray. Only 21 years old. It's good to make use of the graves that are already in game that don't have any names on, because well, I mean, MJ's sad right now. She's having a rough time. Someone tried to burn down her house while she was sleeping. She had 2 breakups. She can't drive trains out west right now while things are being fixed. MJ is not collecting sons. She's already got 1. I could do the boats. I could do the boats Vantillis, but I want her to learn it from someone else who's currently doing boats, like Michael Sullivan, because he's a new ferryman. Because MJ, again, knows nothing about boats, so I feel like it'd be best if she figures it out from someone else. Plus, I think it's nice RP. If it takes like too long for that to manage to line up, then I'll start doing ferries. And just say I need a little bit of help at some point. Doc! I know the boats have spawn points, don't they? Also, the boat whistle is the most ear-piercing, horrible noise I've ever heard. Like, it sets off my fight or flight system in my head, so I will never use that whistle if I'm driving around a boat. Actually, no, what? Fuck it. I want to look around Caligamore. I want to see the conditions of some of the people around here. I want to explore. Oh my god, Buckley kept on saying that MJ could snap him like a twig. People keep not realizing that that's not something she wants to do ever. What do you mean the conversations Boyd and Jones would have about MJ? What do you mean, Duck? There were conversations? Multiple conversations? Oh, she's covered in dirt. Yeah. Sir, what are your conditions? Morning, tiny cut aperture, strong fish. Looks slightly surprised. Well, yes, I'm here to visit. Sir? Man, you're kind of fucked. You're kind of fucked up, sir. Oh my god. What kind of smell is that? Can anyone describe that? The fucking NPCs have conditions, it's great. What does that smell mean? Acrid? I don't know what that means. Okay, I thought it'd be something like possibly acidic, but But yeah, imagine if MJ, if she hadn't got, if she wasn't connected to the MacFarlanes, or if she got divorced, she would be lingering around here And while it's neat, I prefer MacFarlane's Ranch. Sir, what are your conditions? Looks slightly sad. Oh, small bite on. We're gonna avoid that man. Gonna keep our distance. I know there's usually people along here. When Jojo comes through, like there's no one? Am I just being... Oh, never mind, there's... Hello. Hello, puppy. She might have been playing a vampire again, maybe. Hello, puppy. What a good dog. I want to pet it, but I also don't want to make it get up. Never mind, I want to pet it more. Pat. Big stretch. Pat, 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 pat. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Let me pat you. Yes. Take it easy, KJ. It's nice seeing you. Madam, what are your conditions? Stitches on legs. Oh, okay. I wish MJ could have a dog on MacFarlane's Ranch, but on the other hand, I understand why we don't have pets. For various reasons. One, it'd be difficult to program in. Two, bubbling would be way worse. Three, do you have any idea how many people would go straight to murder if someone hurt their dogs? Like... Large bite? Get the fuck out of here. The fact that it says bite, the fact it leads me to believe, for some reason, my instinct is that it's a human bite, not an animal bite. Which is probably what I should assume it is. I should assume it's like a dog or like a rodent or something, but I assume it's a person. Just have this terrible, terrible instinct. Hello, bun. Oh. This terrible, terrible instinct. We're gonna have a little sip sip. We're gonna check out the city, see if anything's going on. And if nothing's going on, we might check out a different character. But we'll get MJ back to the ranch because you gotta stop her off at the regular point. And then we might check out another character. But I'm not sure which one. Dr. Morgan's wanted right now, so she's being very cautious. Doc. Doc, so far you have been the creator of the 2 clips I had. At some point I need to highlight, I know like a bunch of it's going to be really clunky, so I probably only want to highlight the talk with Revenant. But I do want to highlight that talk with Revenant. I want to make sure I keep that. Hello? No. Howdy? Hello? Sir and or madame? Oh. My little clip queen. Yeah, I want to have a deputy stationed around here. I have no characters that are like set east right now. I just need to kill a character. Oh, whoops. Boop, boop, boop. Muppet and Sparky, you crashed my game. How could you? Hello, Ali. You turned up with your loveliness and you crashed my game. Oh wait, let me show off that picture of MJ again because we are just. No, it's okay, it's okay. Hello, Rita. Jojo could move east, but chance for joining Dead End Gang is still really, really low. It's okay, it's okay. Wait, I should show off. Okay, so I've got this one of MJ, but I also have Morgan and Marquis because the picture's big enough to fit it. So I have that just as an extra. The shoulders, strong shoulders, no caring shoulders. Now where's me horse? Fuck! Wait. I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, so my stuff is still here, good. MJ was designed to be a hottie. I think Matt's the leader of the little gang right now. Like, it's not been discussed with Jojo, but if it's brought up, and people are like, yeah, he's the one pushing to make moves and things like this, she's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's completely fine. Like, whoever's good enough to be leader at any given time should be leader. Ah, city. A peaceful place. Now I'm hungry.
Hello.
Hello. You do make hotties. Do you have... Your character... hello? Sir? I don't know who that is. Ah, it's raining.
How are we today?
Agree.
Oh, sorry to hear it.
You know what? We're gonna admire some art. Some art that people think will get them in trouble with Twitch. But it's already in the game. So I'm sure it's fine.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy. Five. I want to meet them. I I need MJ to have more confessions with people. I think it's funny. It's Boyd's baby. Boyd's baby is a little girl. She's like a month old now, roughly. Out of character time. I don't know how much that counts for in character. I love this little side mission. But she's a little girl. She... You know what, fuck it, we'll head back to Kerrigan's Ranch because we're gonna get MJ stationed back at MacFarlane's. She's got dark hair like both of her parents. She's called Rosie. Her full name is Rosemary Houston Kerrigan MacFarlane, which is a really long name, but Houston is for MJ's nephew that sadly passed away. And MJ didn't want to pick Kerrigan or MacFarlane, so she just smushed them both together. Got the little Kerrigan ears. She's got some freckles, because MJ has some freckles on her nose and stuff. I think I said she has Boyd's eyes? I think? Stutter Games, hello! Oh.
Greetings, friend.
Duck, how dare you? How dare you be accurate? This person's just trying to get out of the city. Is that? Howdy. That looks a little bit like Benny. But I don't know if it is. No, Kono was in chat earlier, but obviously he wouldn't be in chat and in game. But it looks a little bit like Benny. That might just be because it's a blonde guy though. That might be me assuming based on that. But I chose Rosemary, one, because I like the name and have used it for characters and different things before. Two, because it can be shortened to Rosie, and I like that there's Teddy, Rosie, and Marty. Like they all mesh together well if you say them together. Free because why the fuck not? No one stopped me. No one said no, you can't pick that. Oh. You okay there, hon?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Just looking at the map.
Oh, it's all good.
What the fuck my horse is doing right now?
It's okay, you'll make it eventually.
Shade, what the fuck are you doing? Why are we going in here? Jesus Christ.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
God,
Oh, what's your name?
howdy, Mary Jane MacFarlane.
Oh, MJ.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've met before. You a train conductor?
Yeah, I am. I run trains out west.
How's business?
Well, we need to make a few repairs on the tracks, but once that's done, it'll be a lot more smooth.
Any ne'er-do-wells out there trying to grab your stuff?
Not on the trains, no, but I did have someone set fire to my front porch, which obviously ain't great for various reasons. No idea who it is, though, but I got suspicions.
Be careful. Let's head out to Rhodes.
No.
This dude don't look no good.
Kona, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, they sitting back there watching.
You recognize him?
No. I just recognize bad when I see it. So, train business going well. Tracks running, gotta get them up and repaired. What else is going on?
I want to get... There's a nice fella named Michael Sullivan who's running ferries now for us. And I've never...
A long time ago, too.
He seems like a nice fella. I want to try and get him to train me a bit with the ferries. Because I don't know how boats work.
Well, don't have your sea legs, do you? Well, I'm sure they'll train you up and you'll be able to, I'm sure you'll be able to get everything under control and you'll be crossing the river in a ferry in no time.
And that'd be nice. What about you? What do you get up to?
That's a loaded question. These days, who the fuck knows?
What do you like to get up to then? Is that also a loaded question?
That's also a loaded question. You headed anywhere in particular?
I was gonna head back out further west.
All right. Well, I'm headed out towards Painted Sky, so I can ride with you.
Okay. Wait, where's Painted Sky?
Tip of the dick.
What?
Tip of the dick. Okay. Pull out your map.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna make sense. Pull out your map.
I know where it is. MJ doesn't.
You know where Flat Neck Station is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, look right up there. Okay, look just north.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a penis.
Hey, I didn't name it that. That's what everybody else calls it, so.
Okay. Oh, obsidian.
I like Painted Sky better, but
Painted Sky sounds much nicer. It's much more pleasant name. Fucking snake.
hey, say, strange question. What is it that makes you happy in this world?
My family, spending time with those I care about, which counts into the whole family thing, but there's also, you know, the extra people. Feeling like I'm helping out.
Feeling like you're helping out. I like that. That's what makes me happy too. Feeling like I'm helping out.
Do you feel like you're helping?
I mean, there's only so much I can do.
There's only so much anyone can do.
Tell you this, stopped a whole bunch of moonshine from going out in the public today.
That's good. That stuff will blind people.
Well, that's what I tried to tell them. It's poison. They said it's business.
It's business.
I said, well, if your business is to poison people, then we'll be pouring that out right now, won't we?
Mm.
And they did.
I'd do a Benny. I don't get to see Benny that much.
So in a way, I've helped people. It's a good day.
Yeah. Are you happy?
No. Take a lot to make me happy these days.
What's been going on? It's a very loaded question.
Too much shit. Too much loss. Too many people hurt. Too much personal grievance.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the reason I lost the badge.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay. Sometimes the right thing isn't always the lawful thing. I, for one, can't sit back and watch monsters like Charles Devine walk across this earth like he owns it. Continue to fucking let people live in fear.
I think I've only heard about that man. I don't think I've ever seen him.
Good. You don't want to see him.
Benny did get fired, yeah.
I hope you never do. And if you do, just act like you know nobody.
I'll try my best. But there's some strange people out west who get pissed off even if you don't know nobody.
Some of those people might be the same people I'm talking about.
Any of them bastards?
Charles Devine and Jonathan Devine are the two head bastards.
Oh. Then I've met some of his people, at the very least.
Yeah, they've taken pretty much everything from me and Cleo. Pretty much everything. But not everything just yet.
I hope they don't manage to take everything.
No, I'm not gonna let them. You can spread this around the crossing if you'd like. I've challenged Charles Devine to a duel. If he doesn't accept it, he's a coward. We could spread that across the news. We can ruin his name. Coward of the ages.
You confident that you're a good shot?
I'm confident I can kill him. Either that or we both end up dying. At least the feud's over then. Cleo can live a life. She doesn't have to watch over her shoulder all the time.
Sure, she still wants you around, though.
What about the next people? What about this? What about that, right? I've heard it all. Doesn't matter about the next people. It matters about him. It matters about what he's done, what he's doing.
Well, I hope, if it does happen, that you fucking win. Okay? I'm not gonna guarantee I spread it around, but if I do bump into people, and it comes up, I'll tell them that if he doesn't accept, he's a coward.
Well, I more meant that in a jestful fashion. You don't have to put yourself into danger for me, but he is a coward if he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate those words. First time anybody's actually said that to me.
Which bit? Did they hope you win?
Oh yeah, most people just want to talk me out of it.
There's no talking people out of some stuff.
No, there's really not. Well, look, MJ, my stop's right up there on that rock, so you be safe heading out there west. Anybody gives you shit, you telegram me. LR040, you understand?
Will do. I'll send you a telegram, my telegram.
I can.
You be safe now, huh?
You too.
God, I love Kono. I love when Law has to do terrible things and gets booted from Law. Hello, Amelia. And hello, Obsidian. Fuck yeah. Benny's arc is so good and sad. One of his girlfriends got murdered. And these people have continued to be a plague for him, and now he's doing what he can to fight back in a way that hurts their reputation. It's great. I love it. It's just tragic. Benny, I know that Benny's probably gonna die in the duel because of how Kono is, that little shit. That wonderful person. Yes, healthy depictions of polyamory. Like, I think that there's a lot more poly characters than people realize. Like, JoJo's poly, she's just terrible with relationships. Hyro, or River, Wakba, whatever names people were using for him. I'm naming everyone because it makes it easier for people that only know one. He's poly. However, someone just hasn't come up that he's had interest in. Vivian's poly? What? Does Vivian like ladies? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend, I swear. Okay, noted. I don't know if MJ would describe herself as poly. MJ's just terrified of commitment. And is kind of in open relationship. I don't know if she would technically describe herself as poly. What was his telegram number? Does anyone remember what his telegram number is? Who remember? What did he say? What did he say? Oh, sorry, hon. What did Benny say his telegram number was? I forgot. I forgot. LR040, is that it? That sounds right. I had it in my head and then I started talking to you guys and I completely forgot. Okay, like it was like LR040. It was definitely 040. I'm gonna hope this is right. Was it LR? looking back on the VOD is probably something I shouldn't encourage, but MJ wasn't talking. I should have remembered. Oh, 0 for 0, okay. Okay, I'll let you know if I've seen anything, you be safe. Hell yeah. No, take it easy, huh? Hell yeah. No, Digimap, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Because it was just now. It's completely fine. Plus, I was immediately talking to you guys about Kono and Vivian. That's true. Digimap, it is completely fine. Don't worry. It actually, that's super helpful. I do have a terrible memory. Wait, I need to get bottles for milk. For stuff like telegram numbers that I've explicitly been told, it should be fine, actually. That feels like something that should be completely okay. Caps, hello. Shit, we're nearly at 400 followers, fucking hell. Howdy. Who is that little mustachioed deputy? So many spreadsheets. Before you could have like notes and stuff in game, I had post-it notes. Because I used to play on a little gaming laptop, which did its best to handle the game. Very memorable little combat. I'm so sad. MJ's one is YJ981. The number is great. The YJ angers me because it's so close to being MJ. It could have been perfect. It could have been beautiful. Thank you. But it could have been perfect. But it's not because I'm cursed. I know my first character, Rose, is like XO. There's like a little kiss and a hug. So that's a good telegram number. God, that's so good. I feel bad for Ed. Ed's telegram number starts with BJ. That isn't great. That's also what Billy May had. Billy May, that old character from ages ago. No. Itakala has CD, which she describes... Oh god, that whole talk about Charles Devine, that's not great now. But CD, she says cool dog, because she imagines a dog with a nice little hat on its head. Jojo has GIs, which she says good idea. Yeah. Erica, I hate that. Erica, I hate that so much. Noted. There's no good fonts for YJ. YJ, it's people like Young Jane. Some people go Yummy Jubblies. I think that was Shipman or Sheriff Hart that said that. Morgan is AF, which has a few good ones. How does Richard Gold tell his telegram number? I'm curious. Richard is Hoop's character, isn't it? How the fuck does Hoop say it? Hoop is a little fucking fiend who's also a good friend and I adore him, but how does he say it? What does he do? Yummy jumping? Just yells out, oh! Perfect. What's Todd's again? Todd? I don't know, because Todd doesn't really write telegrams because he can't read. Lutz. So, I don't know how to say your name. I see. Um. Hello. You've come here at an interesting time. Did we approach, or do we treat it as a ghoul? Madam? Miss? You okay? You...
We have you surrounded.
Fuck!
Mary Jane.
Howdy.
Damn, her hips are too strong.
Let me
off
try.
the horse.
Would you like me to step down?
Christ, how many leg presses do you do?
All right. You're not going anywhere. Keep our hands in the air.
Treasure!
I hope you love that horse.
Why the fuck do you keep bothering me?
What I keep
Five
bothering you?
questions to ask. Like, why the fuck are you on FlySpeck's no-hit list?
I don't know, because he gives a shit about me? I don't know. He's the one that keeps coming by me and keep...
Yeah, you can have this work pamphlet.
Work
She's
pamphlet.
got any money? She's gonna reimburse us for roads.
She's got money. I'm taking a handful of money. Well, what's in this little folder you got? All right, I'll tie her
There
up.
we go.
We got places to go, Miss Farland.
I'm grabbing this.
You know, wait, there's a Miss MacFarlane. That feels like a
Wait, what?
whole mouthful to say. Miss MacFarlane instead of Miss.
Wait, it's a Miss McFarlane and a Mrs. McFarlane.
Mrs.
Wait, could we
See.
just say Mrs. Farland?
Mrs. Mac.
My first name is Mary Jane.
Yeah, that's too many names. You may pick one.
You can just say MacFarlane.
McFarlane.
Fuck.
All right,
She loves that
let's take her to
horse.
10-ton gorge.
10-ton gorge.
Wait,
What?
where the fuck is my horse?
Oh, it's
Did
over
you
here.
botch my horse?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm on FlySpeck's no-hit list?
Who was that boy you were with today?
That boy?
Yeah, that blonde-haired boy you were riding
How long
with
you been following me?
since we passed you at Gallagher Hall.
Oh, fuck. That was 10-tongue Benny, so...
You don't recognize our snazzy looks?
Who was that boy?
He's someone I've literally just met by Gallagher who happened to be riding this way.
Your
What a pompous
replacement
blonde
for
hair.
Boyd, huh?
He ain't my... Shut... I don't have a Boyd replacement.
You move fast, Miss MacFarlane. I'll give you that.
But you always gotta come home. That's what we know. We're the smart ones. Hey, oh, goddamn, we don't want to throw her off the damn edge.
No, no, no. We're all the smart ones. Keep it at that. Christ. Oh, my lord.
Jesus Christ.
I'm equestrian, all right? Oh, hell, we were supposed to get to that middle section.
Oh, we go around this way. I know the way.
Wait,
Come
no,
on.
no, 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 no. Come on, we don't want to.
Down here.
Down here.
It's gotta be, right?
I don't know 10-ton gorge. It was a recent addition to the 10-ton map. Someone contact the 10-ton cartographer.
We don't have the 10-ton guide with us.
Hello, bad news, Brian. What a time to join.
10-ton guide to the west.
What do you mean I'm on Flashback's no-hit list? He keeps threatening Teddy in front of me.
Oh, this way. This
To
way.
a location. This damn. No, we don't want to go down. We want to go up. No, we're going up to that the island over there.
That's completely fair, Brian. You're wonderful up here.
All right, no, I
Can't wait
think
to
it's
avenge
this
you around
way.
here.
Reuben, catch up.
I thought his name was Rootin' Tootin' Roberts.
Reuben Roberts, aka Reuben Tubin Robert. All right, here we are.
Now
They don't suck. They don't suck. This is great. This is Literal Bear and Coca-Cola Freak. This doesn't suck. I love that this is happening.
don't want to stress the bridge too much.
All right, come on to the island.
All right, I'll wait here.
No, come on.
They're not gonna kill MJ.
The bridge can handle a few 100 pounds. Whoa, it's rattling. No,
Jesus Christ!
Christ. Bridges these days.
I guess I need to get a new
They used to be.
horse.
All
Fuck.
right.
He's got my gun on his back.
There you go.
Ow!
No, this isn't an island at all. You can just walk up to it.
That's what I told you. What am I doing? Oh, I wanted my turn too.
Excuse me.
No, sorry, I wanted my turn too.
Ow!
Sorry, just wanted parts of the honor.
Cougar's Bane.
This is again Literal Bear and the
Pardon,
Coca-Cola
what did you
Freak.
say?
Cougar's Bane.
I don't name it.
To kill old attractive women.
No, it's for the actual cougars, the
I
animal.
knew that she was a
Mountain
killer. It's pretty dirty. Let me clean it for you.
Thank you.
Talking about mountain lions?
Yes.
Good. We might need this. We encounter a lot of mountain lions where we go.
One more wipe down.
Yeah. Miss MacFarlane.
No, don't distract me. I need utter silence when I'm cleaning a gun. It's a
Oh,
very
sorry.
intimate act.
I just wanted to have a look at her. She doesn't even wear leather. I thought it was leather for a minute.
Why do you care if I wear leather?
Just will you wear leather? Look at us.
We put on our thug outfits for this.
Damn right.
Your what?
Our
thug
thug
outfits.
outfits.
Hon, I don't know that, but I don't know what that means.
We look like two dastardly dogs.
Now tell us why the hell you're on Flyspeck's no-hit list.
I don't fucking know.
Are you seducing that young man?
No, he's young enough to be my son.
Jesus. That's
He's
why they call
getting
you
married, you know.
He's getting married. Well, good for him, I guess.
Him and Dee Dee are having a lovely life, and you're holding them back.
I ain't done. Ow! I ain't done shit.
Couldn't you just let him go when we killed your previous husband?
He weren't my husband.
Why'd you have to keep holding on to a relationship with Flyspeck after we murdered that man?
Flyspeck liked that I gave a shit about whether or not he was okay. There was nothing romantic. There ain't nothing romantic. He's too young for me.
Has he ever accidentally called you Mom?
I don't think so. He said that Teddy was kind of like a brother to him once.
Oh, that's weird.
It is weird. Ow!
We want you to back off, Flashback.
Sit back on!
Ow!
Yeah, back off. You understand us?
He's the one that keeps coming up to me and saying he's gonna shoot Teddy. That's all he talks about now.
No, yeah.
That wasn't an affirmative. I don't think she gets you, Ruben. Kick
I
her
don't-
again.
Sit back off!
I don't wanna hear your name coming out of Flashback's mouth. Is that understood?
It's understood. I hope he keeps my name out of his mouth.
I don't know if that was genuine.
Look at her face.
No.
What are you doing?
I got a very loose grip, Miss MacFarlane.
Call him
Now you're gonna
Bowfingers.
telegram Flashback. You have his telegram,
Yes.
and you're gonna tell him I want nothing to do with you. Is that understood?
Understood.
Say the words.
It's understood. I'm gonna
Say what's
telegram
going on.
Flashback telling him I want nothing to do with him. Ow!
All right, Ruben. Do you believe her?
I'm inclined to, but one more thing.
All right.
Take off that coat. Never wear it again. It's too close to ours.
No, see, whenever you're around Flashback, I want you to look the other way. I want you to ignore him.
I will ignore him.
A cougar killing gun.
Gonna need that when
That's
we go
not
up
gonna-
north.
It'll make a fine addition to my collection.
That's right.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Miss MacFarlane. I'm glad we've come to a term.
Ow!
Good day to you.
So long.
Time to give myself some new conditions. Because I'm injured and I don't need the smell one. Treasure. Oh god, that's MJ's favorite horse. She only rides around on Treasure. That was 10 Ton Gang, yeah. They trying to... Do they want me to fuck? Do they want me to fuck off? That was 10 Ton Gang. I don't know if there's any law about. were you? The keyword condition is trying to keep them as short as possible. Hello, person. Okay, they took my notebook, which has like... that has a bunch of stuff in it. That has like... stuff from like, hey, the day I met Boyd in it. That's how old that notebook is.
You okay?
Well, they kicked the shit out of me.
It's Benny.
Thank God. They asked who you were. I didn't say any names.
Well, I followed you from all the way back there, and I saw them take you, and then I tried to make sure that you weren't hurt.
They were following us from Caliga. It was them fellas you saw. They've been causing shit for me for a while.
They hurt you?
Mm-hmm.
How bad?
Well, my eye hurts. I think my lip's bleeding. My ribs hurt, but it don't feel broken.
All right, here, let's get you on. We're gonna get you some medical attention, okay?
Thank you. Shit.
All right, come on.
Thank you.
Which way did they head off? I don't want to run into them again.
They headed further east. They mentioned they were going up north.
Shit, all right, well, we're gonna take the southern pass here then.
Okay.
I hate going by thieves, but we're gonna have to do it.
We can go by it without going in. Kono, my savior. That is Kono. This is Benny.
I thought about coming in sooner, but both of them on you, I ain't gonna risk your life like that. I'm just glad you're okay.
As okay as it can be, I think. In the folder, there's a letter, there's a telegram from Beckwith that
When we
ends
get
with
back, you
love
should
you.
telegram law. I haven't had a chance to do that, and I was waiting around. I didn't want to leave the scene in case something were to happen.
I appreciate that, thank you.
So that's 10-ton gang, is it?
That's Duncan Murphy
killed
and
Boyd?
Reuben Roberts. Yeah. Yeah.
Now they'll get theirs too.
Apparently they're pissed because I'm on Flyspec's no-hit list.
Isn't that a good thing?
I guess it's meant to be a good thing, but they're pissed about it. Killed my horse.
They killed your horse? What fucking animals?
No, they have Buff Cat now. Buff Cat
Sorry
was
this happened to you.
is in there. I'm just glad you're here. It would have taken me a while to walk back.
Ah, I should have rid with you the whole way.
They would
I
have
had a
pointed
bad
guns at you
feeling
too.
about them the moment they fucking passed us.
There was one of the milkmaids. She was down on the bridge heading into the ranch.
Ah, shit, there's horses off to the left over there. We are going straight through this.
It's okay, Benny. If we get shot at, I'll be your muscly shield. Jesus Christ.
I think that may have been them back there, so we need to be very careful.
They took all my guns, and even then, I ain't gonna shoot people either way, if I had them or not.
Well, you need to defend yourself, so if we do see them creep up on us, I'm getting off the horse and I'm giving you one of my guns.
Okay. I ain't seen many. Actually, there was a lawman in Blackwater when I was coming through. We got at least one. Hopefully, if they're still on duty. Character development on this boy.
You want to go to Telegram Station first, or you want to go to the medic's office?
Maybe we should ride by the sheriff's office, just briefly let him know something happened.
Alright, let's do that.
Teddy wasn't fired. Teddy handed in his badge.
Nothing feel like it's popping out, does it?
No. But I had...
You can breathe fine?
I mean, it hurts a little bit, but I imagine it would if you get kicked in the ribs enough times.
Those fucking assholes.
MJ is... Okay, thank God. Howdy.
Hello. How you going?
Hey, y'all. Alright, MJ's got some things she needs to tell you, but she needs some medical assistance first. Y'all mind coming over to the medical station?
Yeah, I can come on.
Teddy's definitely still alive. He's okay.
Alright, let's get you in there. Alright, you're alright. Come on. Should probably take off this ridiculous shit.
I was a little curious what was going on. All hail Zardoz.
Well, you didn't see me at all, did you?
I didn't see you through it all happening. I was pretty distracted though.
It is the point. It keeps me hidden. Alright, let's see what we got in here.
Anything I can help with?
Well, unless you know medical, I mean, I don't really know much, but I'm just gonna look and
Yeah,
see what we can do.
basics.
Oh, why don't you go ahead and tell him what happened while I look you over.
I was riding up to MacFarlane's ranch, and there was a lady in the middle of the bridge, laying on the ground, one of the milkmaids. And I rode over to ask if she was okay, and two members of 10 Ton Gang, Duncan Murphy and Reuben Roberts, came out from under the bridge pointing guns. They got me to put my hands up, pulled me up, got me off my horse. They shot my horse in the head. They tied me up, put me on one of their horses, rode me out to the canyon, and started questioning me there. I guess they didn't like some of the answers because they were doing a whole lot of kicking.
Yeah, they had her there for about 5-10 minutes, just kicking her over and over.
Jesus Christ. This group's been causing a commotion the last few days. They've been kidnapping deputies and kinds of shit.
Apparently they're pissed because I'm on Flyspec's no-hit list.
Jesus Christ.
And they want me to send a telegram to Flyspec saying I want nothing to do with him.
Okay.
They took a bunch of my stuff, but
What did you lose?
a bolt action. The lever on it is pink, so it's pretty fucking recognizable. It's got my telegram number on it. It was a gift. It's also got Cougar's Bane right on it. The other weapons, nothing serious, like a double action that I bought once just for the sake of having one.
Okay.
They took my notebook and folder with a bunch of telegrams in it, which is fun. And like $60. But I'm not too bothered about that. They gave me a piece of paper, which I guess is just like a... Actually... Let me quickly make sure I get this in the right light. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, no problem.
No, I think this is just a regular thing. They mentioned that when they read out the name of the gun, that it'd be useful because it's going to be a lot of cougars where they're going, and they mentioned going up north. Oh, Twitch mates.
Annisburg?
Maybe?
It's the only place I know, like, anywhere remotely north is... I mean, it's definitely not the frontier. No cougars up there, from what I know.
I haven't heard of any cougars in the frontier. Then again, I don't know much about that place. They kept on assuming that I was pursuing something with Flyspec for some reason, and that's why I was on his no-hit list. When the kid is young enough to be my son. Apparently they think I'm getting in the way of Flyspec's marriage that's coming up.
All because you're somehow on some no harm list, huh?
Yeah. Before Flyspec was with the 10-ton gang, before 10-ton gang were around more often, I cared about Flyspec. I wanted to make sure he was okay. He just seemed like a kid that was making some dumb decisions. I was his next of kin for a little bit because I got him to go to the doctors and set that up. And recently, the only times I've seen Flyspec is when he's threatening to shoot my son. But as far as I'm aware, he ain't run into Teddy for a bit now.
Jesus, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of history with 10-ton gang?
I have a
Or
lot
just
of...
fly spec?
I have a lot of history with 10-ton gang use.
Okay.
They like bringing up Boyd whenever they see me. It's fun.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Betty, thank you for being nearby.
I wish I could have done more.
You did plenty. Chances are with... Sorry, yes?
Sorry. Do you have any weaponry or anything? I mean, I can get you something if you,
Everything...
need
All of my
weapons or
other
something like
weapons... all of my other weapons were on my horse.
I mean, I can give you a bolt action if you really need one. I don't mind you.
I got an extra weapon. I'm gonna give her anyway.
I
Okay.
appreciate
Alright.
it.
No worries.
I've got a spare rifle. I just need to get it off a treasure, I guess.
Alright. I just need to... Sorry, I'm slow at writing. So, your
It's
name
okay.
was... Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Mary Jane MacFarlane.
Alright, and who are the people that rode up on you?
Duncan Murphy, leader of 10-ton gang, and Reuben Roberts.
Did you know the woman? Was it the woman that was on the floor? You said?
That was one of the milkmaids. I need to go check back on her. I don't know if they shot her or just tied her up or She went with them. She works at the ranch.
Okay. All right.
She looked okay, by the way. When I passed by her
Okay,
after they
good.
took you, she looked like she was on her feet.
Okay, good. Thank you. There was a detail there, but I
I
didn't
can't
get to
say what
see
she
it.
was doing on her feet, but she looked like she was on her feet.
It's good to know.
She did look like she was on her feet. And I got closer and she, I'll check up on her anyway.
And your name, sir?
Benny. Benjamin Thatcher.
Could I get your side?
Yeah, MJ and I parted ways over by Painted Sky. I had a bad feeling about those fellas that passed us and watched us over by the road down to Sonony, and so I trailed for a little while, and then when she approached the ranch, I saw them come out from under the bridge. They took her, they roped her up, put her on the back of the horse, and rode out towards the canyon out there. They took her out to the middle, and she told you everything.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I'm glad you were nearby.
Should mention as well they were following us since Caliga Hall.
I had a feeling they were.
They mentioned that I move about a lot, but I always gotta come home. This is fucking great. Also, by the way, we hit
What's your name, Deputy?
over 400 followers.
Deputy Marlowe.
during all
Yeah.
this.
I've heard quite a bit about you, actually, Benny.
Oh, great.
Well, from Huxley, because he's one of my best mates.
Oh, Huxley's a good person. It's a good
Yeah.
person to be good friends with.
Yeah, he got me this job.
How's he doing?
I'll be honest, I don't think he's doing very well. I heard he was sent off duty the other day for being too emotional. And then he hasn't really been on duty lately. He telegrammed me today saying he hasn't felt like coming on duty. So, and he doesn't want to meet out. So, maybe you'll have better luck than I do.
Oh, I don't know if I'm the right person to be giving advice to Huxley anymore.
I think he just needs a friend.
I'll reach out to him.
Alright, I'll keep a lookout for these guys. I'll make up a report, and we'll try and get your guns back, and we'll try and contact you as soon as we can if we find your weapons.
I appreciate that.
No worries. If there's anything else I can do, let me know.
Did y'all get my telegram earlier?
I haven't checked the tip line. I
Okay.
will though. I know there was some deputies around earlier, so they may have checked it.
I probably need to have a little bit of a chat,
Mm.
but I'm sure it'll come with a little bit of time, but it's worth it.
Okay. I know Roof is around, lurking somewhere, so I'm trying to look for him.
You wouldn't want to make Ruth do this, trust me.
Okay.
Let me talk to MJ for a moment, and I'll be right with you.
Yeah. No worries. Take your time.
Hey, let me grab something off my horse for you.
Thank you. Shit.
This is what I have. It's extra, but it does mean a lot to me. But you seem like a person that needs some help, and I think she would want to give it to somebody that needed some help.
I appreciate that. Thank
Now,
you.
don't blame yourself if you go and lose that to somebody. It's gonna happen most likely, but
Fuck. Police pistol.
it's a good gun. It'll keep you protected.
That means it a lot. I'll try and make sure nothing happens to it.
Like I said, don't blame yourself if it does. It is just a gun.
But I appreciate it a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, well, now it's time for me to go get arrested.
You're going to get arrested?
Well, after all, I did hold somebody at gunpoint and make him pour out moonshine earlier, so...
Oh! Oh. Thank you, Benny.
Yeah, anytime. Take care of yourself, okay?
He held someone at gunpoint to do it. Fuck. Ah, me ribs. Fuck. Okay, well, guess I got a bunch of telegrams to send. Gotta send one to Beckwith being like, hey, so that gun you gifted me? 10-ton got it. God, I have to send a telegram to a bunch of people. I have to send a telegram to Teddy and to Bonnie and to Clem saying, hey, the ranch might not be super safe right now. I think I got a telegram from Benny just to confirm that I got it. Oh, never mind. It's from Revenant. Fuck. God damn. Fuck. Oh, Boyd. You've caused me so much shit by dying, you motherfucker. Ooh. Hello. Welcome. I don't want anything to do with you. It's what your friends told me I needed to telegram you or else. Said something about you putting me on a no-hit list and kicked the shit out of me while questioning me about it. Hope Duncan and Roberts treat you well, and they never come near me again. Bastards killed my horse and blackened my eye. Congrats on the engagement, by the way. I made sure to mention that, and the fact that I was apparently getting in the way of things. Send you a telegram that just says the title, in case they ask to see it. Up to you what you do about it. Yes! Allowing for possible trouble. J. MacFarlane? YJ9 Okay, now I need to send a telegram to Teddy. Teddy and Clementine. Because why would I just send a telegram to Flashback that says what they want me to say? I'll send two, and he can make a choice of what he wants to do. Prevent a little more drama? No. About the front shore that safe no more. Duncan Murphy and Ruby Rocks grabbed me at the bridge, killed Treasure, and took me to the canyon to question me. Yes, I'm on no hit list for Flashback and kicked the shit out of me while taking my stuff and asking questions. He followed me from Calico, where I was talking with Benny, and luckily after he departed, he followed. Since he was suspicious, he found me and took me to the door, patched me up. Be safe, baby. Mum. Clem gets a short version because I still don't know her super well as MJ yet. Bonnie, because she fucking lives there. Now Beckwith, because I lost his gun. Well, not his gun, the gun he gifted. Slim knife. Also, I can't believe I got Benny's. That's Holly's gun. That's his dead girlfriend's gun. Oh fuck, I gotta switch to a different horse. Hi, Revenant. I haven't told him to go after the gun. I've given that so he knows that they're gonna go north. Howdy, hum.
You.
Say that again?
What happened to you?
You know, just casually got grabbed and kicked the shit out of. The usual.
That's usual for you.
No, no it ain't.
Are you alright?
That feels like a loaded question.
Well, I got a loaded gun if I need to use it on somebody.
No, just luckily Luckily, Benny was keeping an eye on the situation. He came and got me and brought me to town.
Benny.
Yeah, I met him down near Caliga today. We were heading the same direction, so we just riding and talking. But someone we rode by seemed suspicious, so I guess he followed after we stopped talking. He saw me get grabbed, and now here we are.
Oh. Where were you taken?
The bridge outside my house.
They were waiting for you on that bridge?
Yeah. Said, you always gotta come home.
What? You know why they had such a thing for you?
Because they're pissed that I'm on Flyspeck's no-hit list.
What the fuck is a fly spec no hit list?
Flyspeck is a member of 10-ton gang. A no-hit list, I'm guessing, is just people not to hurt.
Well, it seems like they did the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, they kicked the shit out of me. Fucking killed Treasure.
They killed your horse?
Mm.
You need another one?
I got some spare, but I appreciate it. I think I need to go buy a knife. So I took that as well.
You need any guns or anything?
Benny gave me this pistol.
What kind of pistol was
Schofield.
it? Okay.
It's a, I don't know how to say that, Liberum Volare on it.
I didn't know Benny knew big words.
It don't look like it's Benny's. It looks like it belongs to a lady named Holly.
Oh. That was Holly's gun?
Yeah.
Wow. And he gave it to you.
He said that she would like it to go to someone who needs it. And he also told me not to blame myself if it gets taken, but I'm going to try and make sure it don't get taken.
You know, he gave me a Schofield that continues to get taken and brought back to me. From time to time.
Mm. Well, it'll be easy enough for them to find my rifle. It's got a fucking pink on it. It's got my telegram number on it. It's got Cougar's Bane wrote on it.
I mean, if anyone sees a rifle called Cougar's Bane, they gotta know it's you immediately without even looking at it for a telegram.
I should
You
hope
need
so.
a rifle?
I can get
You
my
live
other
on
one off
property
of
with a
Treasure.
Cougar. You got a cougar den in your...
I got my rifles. They're just on Treasure's saddlebag, so I'll get them when I can.
Okay. You know, it was Benny and Holly that made me change my life around, right?
Well, thank God for them. However, Benny is currently getting arrested.
He's getting arrested?
He apparently held someone at gunpoint and made them pour out moonshine that they were intending to sell.
God damn it, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, noble cause, but come on, you're gonna get arrested for that? There's more important things.
He seems like a good kid.
He's going through a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of where I was at when my daughter died. Which is not a healthy place to be.
I don't imagine it would be.
I'm worried about him quite a bit, actually.
Or if you want to talk to him, he's probably in a cell right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll just let me waltz right into the Blackwater Sheriff's office. Just to...
I'm not saying you go into the sheriff's office. I'm saying you stand outside it. There's a wall. It ain't thick.
I'll think. Never mind.
Revenant.
That would be kind of awkward just to be shouting business through a brick wall, ain't it?
I've seen tons of people do it. It's kind of strange.
Hey, Benny, stop destroying your life. Go
Revenant
the fuck
is
away,
trying to be good.
Revenant.
Revenant's trying to be a
No, but
deputy.
I'm serious, Benny. You got so much potential. I don't want to hear it. Sounds like just a bunch of drama the entire town of Blackwater don't need to hear.
Well, I imagine it won't be a very long sentence at the very least. He should be out fairly quick, especially considering he's handing himself in.
Well, I hope so, anyway.
Well, you said, well, time to go get arrested.
Sorry. Time to get yourself arrested.
Time to go get arrested.
Famous last words by every criminal.
I'm gonna go buy a fucking knife, I guess.
Is it anyone looked at that black eye or that lip of yours?
Benny cleaned it up a little, but I don't think there's any medics.
Do you have any, like, arnica cream or something you could put on some of those bruises?
No.
I'll go to the medical office and get some arnica cream.
Thank you, I'm gonna go get some stuff.
Okay.
The Revenant. Who MJ is kind of broken up with after finding out that he tortured Bonnie. It's no longer raining, it means I can... BAM! Muscle. Revenant's been working towards redemption for a while, and it's a wonderful arc. I love it. Like, the entire time he's known MJ, he's been trying to do good. Okay, MJ's never single, but never completely taken. She got commitment issues. Yeah, he had his nose cut off. That's a thing that happened. MJ met him after that happened. She's never known him with a nose. Boop. Wait, what else did they take? They took my lasso. My lasso. Where's ABCD? Okay. They took my fucking... They took my notebook, which mentions meeting Boyd. They took a bunch of... They know when Rosie was born. Or they would find out when Rosie was born if they visited Boyd's grave, but... They've probably done that. They've probably done that to be meanies. Because Literal Bear Box and Coca-Cola Freak are great.
Alright. Since I doubt you want me to apply this to you, you can just rub this all over your bruises and I'll help it go down.
I appreciate that, huh? You been doing okay?
Oh, do I have to be honest?
I like when you're honest. You're typically very honest.
I mean, I'm okay in the sense that all my vital organs are intact. My body seems to be doing what it's supposed to do on a regular basis, but
That's good. At the very least.
I spend most of my time just sort of feeling sad and such, if I'm being honest. How about about yourself?
Not great, I'm gonna be honest. Not great. I mean, the getting kicked the head out of is kind of just added to a weird bundle of things that's been going on over the last few days.
Anything you want to share?
Someone set fire to my front porch a few days ago as well. That was a thing. It didn't catch, luckily.
Well, thank goodness for that. You know who did that?
Not a clue. Apparently, O'Grady, I can pin down the smell, but he listed it as blueberry muffins. And you know what? It did smell like that. Which is a really weirdly fucking specific smell for something burning to smell like.
The burning smelled like blueberry.
Flyspec knows if
muffins?
Rosie exists, and so does Dee Dee. At least there was a smell of blueberry muffins? What is it? Burning going on? I don't bake before you say anything.
I wasn't gonna imply nothing about your baking skills. I was more just, what were you, attacked by a disgruntled baker or something?
Maybe.
Do you know any disgruntled bakers?
Not that I'm aware of.
You haven't offended someone in Rhodes or something who sells their baked goods at the general store there?
No?
Oh,
You can still smell if you don't have, like, the outer part of your nose.
well, apparently some folk have it out for you because other people think you shouldn't be touched, so some people think they gotta touch you because you're not supposed to be touched.
Mm-hmm. It don't make no sense.
That's what I like about you.
That I don't make no sense.
Sometimes, on certain subjects.
On certain subjects. Speaking of things that probably shouldn't make sense, can I ask you for a favor?
Sure, of course.
Can I get a ride back to the ranch, please?
Of course.
That's okay.
Hop on anytime you like.
Ow. Recently, she had
First
to tell
time
me not to come by the
I've
ranch.
been back to the ranch since that day. I've been purposefully avoiding your domicile.
I'm sorry to drag you back to it.
I mean, if I'm being invited, even if for just a short moment, that's okay. I just don't want to go someplace where I ain't wanted, that's all.
Well, you know it's complicated.
Oh, I understand. And it is of my own doing that it is so complicated, so I got no one to blame except for myself. You've been riding your trains much these days?
The western tracks need repairs. They're having issues with them switches that the engineers are in charge of.
Well, that sounds like it could be quite dangerous riding around there then.
Yeah, it ain't dangerous, it's just you get stuck on a loop. Like one of the little loops, like it would just be one loop around Thieves Landing, which... Thieves is okay, I don't want to be stuck around there for however long.
I was about to say, ain't the point of trains is be stuck on the loop?
I know, but like a big loop. Thieves is a tiny loop.
You're right, you know. But I always was told by my mother, never judge a man by the size of his loop. That was a joke.
Your mother was a very wise, very wise woman.
Yeah, she was alright, I reckon.
I'm sure she was at least okay.
She's pretty good. I had a pretty decent childhood, despite what some folk may imagine someone like me who's done what I've done may have encountered.
I wonder what
Oh
my
my God.
childhood was like.
It would be strange not to remember.
It is strange.
What's... We never really talked too much, but like, what's the first thing you remember?
Being on the back of someone's horse. Pretty hurt. Being taken to the sheriff's office and told I was found in a creepy place. It was the Blackwater Sheriff's Office I was taken to.
Oh,
I remember McGregor, I think, was the fellow whose horse I was on the back of.
well, I imagine then that whatever happened before that moment in time weren't worth remembering anyway.
There's still bits and pieces I want to remember. Also, we should be real careful, because they did grab me on the bridge. They hurt one of the milkmaids and put her on the bridge, I guess. I didn't see too badly what her condition was. We might need to... Oh yeah, probably. There is a cougar, yes.
Yep.
Box is behind the house.
Just gonna take care of this cougar real quick. Oh,
Careful.
that one had some grit about him.
Mm-hmm.
Just wouldn't go down.
Didn't.
Alright.
I'm gonna check the bridge to see if there's anything. Yes, MJ, walk directly towards where you were grabbed. It's a genius idea. It's a very smart decision.
Sheriff's, anyone come out here to look at around and stuff?
I ain't had a look around, but I know exactly who the two people were.
I see.
Ah, yes. She was...
Recent looking.
Benny said that the lady was up and moving, so she should be okay now.
That's good.
Did they take one from the ward? Did they get their own? I don't know.
Not sure. Are you just,
So?
wow. You had the whole road and you just had to come right at me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just gonna go inside, lay down, or?
Yeah. I think I want to see Rosie right now.
That's understandable. Well, if you need anything, I don't want to impose myself, but,
Can you put the cougar down for just a second?
of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hurt you none. I'm just,
Don't worry, I already hurt myself by hugging too tightly.
well, I imagine the corset don't help much.
I probably
I'm
should have
telling you.
changed.
Not that I'm telling you to take off your clothes or nothing, but you might want to get out of that corset when you get inside.
Okay, you just said something and then said the exact thing that you said you weren't saying.
Well, I'm trying to not make it weird, but I think I just made it weird. Oh, my apologies.
You are fine. But you gotta be careful, okay? Because I guess, I mean, you're keeping an eye on this place anyway. I don't want you getting hurt.
I mean, I've been shot, stabbed, electrocuted, maimed.
Well, I would prefer if they didn't happen again.
Well, so would I, but you know, I'm been talking to some deputies and sheriffs about maybe at least trying to become a cadet.
A cadet?
See, though, I've been told by some folk that I might need a lot longer crime-free time before they would even consider such a thing. But I also have some deputies who said they'd be willing to vouch for me.
That's good.
Tomorrow was officially 60 days crime-free.
Well, I don't know how many people have said this, but more should say it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot, especially considering
Everything?
circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you saw my very last telegram I sent probably like 30 minutes ago or 40 minutes ago.
I think I managed to check it briefly before coming here and everything happening, so I apologize if the contents have been kicked out of my brain.
Well, it was
Mhm.
you probably would have only received it when I saw you on the telegram in Blackwater, just because I got your telegram from earlier this morning, and I sent you another one.
Oh, okay.
Either way, it don't matter. As long as you're okay, that's the important thing. And like I was saying before, I put the cougar down. If you do need anything, I know things are kind of weird between us at the moment, but
Things are pretty weird between us at the moment, yes.
yes. But that don't mean if you needed something or there was an emergency, I wouldn't get here as soon as I was able.
And that means a lot.
Well, you mean a lot. Until then, I will go back to maybe riding around the ranch instead of going through the ranch.
For the sake of your safety at the minute, that might be best with them fuckers roaming about.
Well, if I see a single piece of dirt on their hair, I would gladly remind them that you're on a no-hit list, and I reckon you're on more than one person's no-hit list, so they would be
Yeah, they want
wise
me.
to remember this.
They wanted me to get taken off of the no-hit list. They wanted me to send them a telegram. So I sent them two. One saying, I don't want to see you no more. And the other one also saying, I don't want to see you no more. And then the contents explaining, is what they told me to telegram you after they killed my horse and kicked the shit out of me.
Well,
Gave him options.
the folks that did that to you today seem to be a little bit 2 cards shy of a full deck, apparently. If you're on a no-hit list, the last thing you should do is hit the person. So,
Well, apparently I'm
Swing it.
getting in the way of Flashback and Dee Dee's marriage that's happening. I don't know. I don't get it.
what the fuck is a flashback?
Flashback is a young criminal.
What is a flashback?
I don't
get the
know.
name. I don't
I don't
understand
know.
it. At least Dee
I don't know what it
probably
is.
short for her name or something, but flashback.
I think DD, like the letters DD, is actually short for DD, like D, 2 E's and DD. 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 2 E's and Dee Dee short for Dee Dee.
Even that makes more sense than the goddamn fly speck. I feel like if I was trying to be a criminal, fly speck would be the last name I'd want to associate with me. It just means I'm like invisible to the world because a fly's so goddamn small, and a speck on a fly would be invisible to the eyes. Is that what he is? He's like a criminal.
I don't know. He's part of the
Just
fucking
late at
10
night,
Ton
you-
gang. One of them, I guess he's gone away from his actual nickname. He used to be called Rootin' Tootin' Roberts, but now he's just Reuben Roberts.
Rootin' Tootin' Roberts.
I am not fucking kidding.
Is this like a gang of bunch of 12-year-old boys? or
It's 10
something?
Ton gang. Well, Rootin' Tootin' Roberts is like about my age. Big Duncan Murphy, the leader, is the one that killed Boyd, which they like to bring up when they see me.
Really?
Yes. I'll give history in just a second.
Big Duncan.
Big Duncan Murphy.
Noted.
Well, I mean, it's mainly the other one saying I move on quick, which is fun. They're acting as if I was married to him.
I mean, your relationship style ain't exactly one that prohibits you from,
Oh, come on, doesn't work.
I don't know, it seems more like a statement on their inability to understand modalities
that's
of
not working?
relationships that aren't just a simple monogamous heterosexual relationship.
Plus, they're assholes.
Plus they're assholes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's... Alright, so there's lots of reasons to hate these folk. This Fly Speck and Dee Dee are getting married. Big Duncan Murphy killed Boyd. And
Reuben Roberts is a dick. No, Sparky, it's
Reuben
okay. Don't
Roberts
worry.
is a
Don't say
dick.
sorry. It's okay.
Rootin' Tootin'
I just thought that command was
Robert-
working.
I don't know. These names are ridiculous. Who is there anyone else in this little 10-ton gang here?
I think Hank is. Hank from Valentine?
Handsome Hank.
Handsome Hank? Yeah.
Handsome Hank. Oh my fucking god. Oh, you're shitting me.
Also, I think they're friends with a fella named Chompy.
Wait, Chompy? I
Yeah.
thought he was with the Dappers.
There's a group called the Dappers?
Yes, they're out of the fucking Bastille. They're like a fucking bunch of vigilante justice folk that like to... If folk fucked up someone else, they'll roll out and try to fuck that person up.
Don't worry, Sparky, I'll explain
This
it in a
is-
sec, it's okay.
Too. You know Handsome Hank was my first quote-unquote victim, right?
Why would I know that?
I don't know. I guess we never really talked about it. You're right.
We haven't really talked about it. Out of the things we have spoke about, that is like... not it.
Well, to be fair, I didn't harm him physically. He was a little...
Okay, I didn't harm him physically implies there is other harm afoot.
He was confused mentally for a bit. He thought he was some kind of king. I gave him a drink, and then I said some creepy ass shit, and I took him to a place. Do you know the cellar outside of Valentine, like west of it a bit?
The creepy basement?
Yeah.
Where I was found?
What was that? What you were? Oh,
That's where I was found!
yes. Well, yes, that creepy basement. I took him there. I made him drink some shit. I'd said some cryptic shit, which made him hallucinate some weird, crazy shit, and then I let him run away.
Okay.
Which in the grand scheme of things ain't that bad, really, if you think about it. I mean, he had a
Revenant.
message.
Revenant.
What?
In the grand scheme of things, it ain't that bad.
There's worse things.
That is...
Cut off his nose.
Okay, cutting off someone's nose is a low bar to set on that, just generally.
I didn't attach him to a table in a laboratory and press the lever to electrocute him 3 times.
That is also a horrible thing to happen. Low bar to set on scale of things to happen.
I didn't set him up next to a tent of TNT and pull a trigger.
Hum.
I'm just saying.
Reverend, I get it. It still ain't good.
Okay, yes, I have apologized and we have smoothed things over.
Good.
But if he's part of this 10-ton gang,
He ain't caused me any issues yet. At the minute, it was just Duncan and Ruben.
well, it sounds like this little gang of theirs needs some type of communication seminar because they don't
That's
seem to
okay, you're not
understand when one
interrupting.
person says one thing, that doesn't mean go do the opposite.
I don't know, they're dumb. They're dumb, and I'm grumpy.
Yes. Well, you've had a very stressful day, so I don't mean to be adding to it. I'm just.
You're not adding to it, it's okay.
Well, I will let you go and see Rosie and maybe tuck yourself into a nice, well, maybe first take a bath. Not that I'm saying you smell bad or nothing.
Wow.
No, that's not. I'm just saying a nice bath will be relaxing. I'm sure after you put some Epsom salts, that will help your body feel better.
True.
And then, having a nice relaxing night. That sounds delightful.
It should be. There's hoovering outside my room right now, so I'm sorry if you guys hear that in the background.
All right, then.
You keep me updated, okay?
Well, not much to update. I just sort of ride my horse to the edges of Flatiron Lake and stare longingly over the water for hours at a time.
Thirsty for the fun of it.
Or I go hiding out in the wilderness sometime because, I'm sick of folk. I'm finding myself getting real crabby with folk in towns. A lot of people, making comments about my mask and, I would think by this time most people would know.
People always gonna be shitty.
It's amazing how fast my reputation spread when I was doing, creepy shit versus how slowly it spreads now when I'm trying to do good stuff. There's been some folk who have been purposely trying to get under my skin every time I see them. I think they're just trying to get me to do something violent so they can say, oh, yep, there's the Revenant I knew. Just hiding underneath that mask. They're all along.
Don't give in to them dickheads.
I'm not, but there's been one fella had to bring up my dead daughter as some way of trying to get under my skin, and
What a piece of shit.
yeah. Well, I challenged him to a consensual fist fight in the lumber yards of Blackwater, and he refused, so he was all talk and no bite, I guess. But I actually talked to Dr. Nurse, I guess now, Calvin Smith, about getting a prosthetic permanent nose. I got one that someone gave me, but it's like made out of wood. It's kind of like a pair of glasses you just put on, and
Howdy.
they just sort of like wobble. Oh,
Hello there.
Is that you, Revenant?
this is Revenant, that indeed.
Well, how are you doing, son? It's Father James O'Blight. I don't know if you remember me.
Yes, of course, Father, I remember you. Have you met Miss MJ MacFarlane here?
I haven't, to be honest. I don't come out west that much, so I don't see a lot of the folk that come out here. So it's a pleasure to meet you, miss.
Howdy, nice meeting you.
Is which one of you killed the cougar then?
This time he did, because I'm a little injured at the minute.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear, ma'am. I'm sorry to hear. What's happened?
Gang caused some issues for me. Grabbed me today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bruised me up a bit.
I'm glad to see you're okay though, miss. Very glad.
I appreciate that, thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Are you going to be around for a little while, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, we're just wrapping up this conversation here, so actually I'm gonna be free pretty much in the immediate about. If you
Well,
were wanting to maybe,
we can finally do as we said we were going to do, maybe.
yeah, MJ, I'm gonna confess my sins here.
You're gonna confess. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's take this cougar to your horse. Sir!
All right.
Let's take the cougar to your horse. It's a pleasure meeting you, sir. I'm gonna get some rest.
Oh, well, you get some good rest, ma'am, okay? You get some good rest.
I will do.
Good night, MJ.
No, no. You,
What? You want me to put
tell
it
me,
down
tell
again?
me later if I was on the list.
If oh, that kind of list? Oh, really, really, Hades, you really have to go through the Come here.
Revenant's MJ sees a very good side of Revenant always.
Friends?
I have a lasso, Miss Ward. You want me to?
No, it's fine.
There you go.
My horse is just being a prima donna. All right. I'm sure in some regards you could be on the list there, MJ.
You two will figure it out, but you be safe out there, okay?
We shall. Don't you worry about us, man.
Thank you for the
Take
ride
care of
back.
yourself. Of course.
Keep out of trouble.
I have been for 2 months.
Exactly. You're doing good. Keep the streak up. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
Watch out for the wolves. Aww. Out from Revenant, who first time I streamed MJ, told her that he loves her. But I think... No! No, 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 no. Okay, never mind. No, 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 no. They broke into the house? They broke into the house? Oh, fuck. They broke into the house. MJ's... Okay, I can play it as the baby has been in a different house, but... Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. What do I do? Did they break this one as well? No, just... I would have got a DM if they took the baby. Okay, so... They've broke the lock, they broke into the door, they broke into the house. Which is where I play that MJ's baby is. Little Rosie Kerrigan MacFarlane. That's where she is, canonically. This is just from someone who cleaned up. But did they... No. No. Do I have to DM one of them and be like, hey, is the baby still in the house? They wouldn't have taken the baby. They can't have taken the baby. That's like a server rule fee. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. I didn't get to check up there before Revenant left. Fuck. Give me a sec. Give me a sec to do the briefest hey. You guys didn't take the take the baby. No. Well, they can't do that. They can't do that. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Oh god. Oh fuck. It was fine when they were fucking around on the bridge. They didn't take the baby wick. You're not allowed to take the baby. But they also broke into the... Oh. They're like Little Bear and Coca-Cola are great. I love that they did this. I love that they added some spice to what's going on with MJ. Okay, I don't want to go to town and report this yet. I'm gonna do a detail that stuff's like propped against the door. God. Hello, just... God, they fucked me. Okay, that's an old one. That's not what... Fuck's sake! Being harassed by Santa Claus. Fuck. Is there anything else? Is there anything else they would have fucked with? God, fucking Santa Claus. Oh, MJ's gonna be terrified as a mother. But for now... Dame Dallas, thank you. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna not stand too close to the door because you can get trapped in there, which I learned the hard way. Boop. They didn't took her. They didn't take her. Sorry, I checked. I made extra sure, just for the sake of my sanity. Okay, well, Sparky, you wanted to know about my characters. Hello, Nubix. You wanted to know about these motherfuckers. These little bitches. These little babies. Well, actually, I should say, as an example, real quick, go back to MJ. We know about the home key. We're not meant to press it in character. However, when there's an issue, home key. we see like the number for like when we joined during this session, which is 88. I'm the 88th person to join the server since it last restarted. Then we see our character code. And MJ is the 6,348th character on the server, which is a lot. It's quite a lot. However, no, it's just the home command, just in case like it was primarily used way back when if you needed to report to somebody, but it doesn't get used that often now because servers are a lot more careful about the people. But this is Rose. This is my first character. She is from day 2 of the server. And her number is 148. She's the 148th character made on the server. I know. She's been around a long time. She was in conflict with Langang because her husband was a sheriff. Buddy, get over here. Her husband was a sheriff, one of the first sheriffs of Rhodes. She has... Actually, wait. If we're talking Langang, what we want to see back here in storage is this knife, which is the knife used to kill Chavez, a primary member of Langang back in the day. And this, the fact that she killed Chavez, is the reason Langang will forever have an issue with her, which I think is great. It's also a bullet that I think Robbie or Chavez gave her to be like, hey, save this for when you need it. It's kind of like a you have to put down your husband thing that never happened. Rose used to be a news reporter ages ago, but she's primarily a hunter, and now she looks after... She's like... She got her husband, who isn't really played actively on the server anymore. And she's got a kid, which is her reason for not being active. She also has one of the spring fields from when you could just get them. At a fucking gunsmith. Like, just go buy them. Just go grab one. It's no issue. Go, buddy. Shoot. Rose, I wanted to be law, but it never quite worked out for her. Also, we got a note so that if people come by, they can see that I live here. I mean, I'm not claiming the spot. It's just some more. I know that there's someone hunting her because of the Langang stuff, so I want to give them the opportunity to find that clue. I got too many fucking characters, and I want more. I want to make a deputy. This is Todd. Todd, my little guy, who's smoking for a bandana right now. He's up in Coulter at the minute. He was actually made for an update trailer for Wild, back when Wild had seasons. And, how do I explain this? He's made for an update trailer. Then I kept him. His name used to be Mr. Fella, because he was made for that so quickly, and then eventually I remade him. So he should technically be an older character than Morgan, but the remaking fucked with that, because I needed the character slot for someone. Morgan. My babe. I love her. Been playing her for like 2 years now? More than that? More than 2 years now. Outlaw Doctor, part of Renee's crew for a while. Now, Mama of the Fraser gang. She's like on her last arc now. Like, she's been through a lot. She has a stolen deputy's bow. She's on her last arc, I think. And it's gonna kill me when I eventually do need to perma her. Yeah, Dr. Boobs. I'm not a fan of the nickname, but it's stuck. She's Dr. Morgan Fraser now, but name changes only happen for very rare reasons. And we got Jojo. Actually, Josephine Jones. Which is where the Joe and Joe comes from. So when you think... it kills me when the Wallaby kid goes by Joey Johns, because she's gone by that. Her last name is actually Johns, and she's gone by Joey when she doesn't want to be found as JoJo. Like, it's literally gone by her actual name. But she's got her issues. She now also got approval from a medic to constantly be able to wear her bandana in town without getting yelled at. So that's like just indefinitely allowed, which is great. Itakala, my little chief of Wapiti former deputy. I played law for her for 11 months, 2 years ago. And she got fucked up. Like, all of her canine teeth are sharpened. She's missing her left ring finger. Yeah, got the doctor's notice. Like, she's got a lot going on. She's got a lot of issues. I love Itakala. She's like, this face is a very good one. I wish I adjusted it more a bit, but she's a lovely character and I love playing her. And she's kind of in conflict with the Bastards right now because her husband is the chief of Tapawata. And while Wapiti is not in the conflict, she's still supporting the other tribe as much as she can. Because fuck yeah. Then MJ, the babe, who's squinting at us right now for some fucking reason. Honestly, out of the poses, I wish these two were swapped, because Itakara isn't the kind to spit on the ground and be tough and stuff. And JoJo writes sometimes, but she should be there. But these need to get swapped up a bit. But these are all my characters. I've been playing her for like 3 years. Her for like 2 and a bit. Him for 2 and a bit. Her for nearly a year. Her for at least 2. And her for like 1 and a bit. I'm bad at permering. Very bad at permering characters. But considering we're going for like Trenchmouth? Rose was my first character on the server. Yeah, I love her. I love her design still. Trenchmouth, you. MJ and Revenant? It was discussed. I don't want to perma you, Trench. Trench, you have to pick a character that you want to perma you. But MJ and Revenant met while... It was like discussed out of character that they started talking while she was pregnant, so it would have been off server because you can't play a pregnant character. And he just helped out at the ranch, and eventually they got close. No, not Oglethorpe. Well, no to Oglethorpe being permanent. But yes, Oglethorpe, I love Oglethorpe. Trench, why'd you have to get here just as I'm about to finish stream? Why are you doing that? You fiend. But these are all of them, all 6. And when one of them sadly dies. Scrump's fun. Trench, I forgive you, you little son of a bitch. But when one of these eventually dies, I have an idea for a deputy who's going to be a fat lady, because there needs to be more fat ladies in server. I just want a lawman who's a fat babe, and I think that's going to be fun. And I've already got a name for her, which I will share eventually. I think I shared it in another stream, but I'm not going to share it again. This is a secret. But let's figure out who to fucking raid. Who's streaming Wild right now? Who's on? Muppet was in here a little bit ago, and they are talking to Revenant right now, so this will help continue straight from what we were just doing. No death to Tot. But, okay, we're gonna raid Muppet. I'm gonna make sure I get the name right. It's Muppet. It's Muppet. There we go. They have... They're doing a confession with Revenant, so this should be fun. Okay. been lovely having you all here. It's been a ton of fun. Exactly demonic, but don't worry, it'll happen. Have a lovely time. We'll do more of these soon.